Kapoor. How excited are you about today's win?
No, it's a great performance from Team India, an all-round performance. I would suggest brilliant batting stuff. After batting first, they put on 256 for 4, a record total, and the bowlers were also on song, barring Shivam Dube, who didn't really have a great outing with the ball. He gave away a few runs, but in all, it's a great win. It has also impacted a bit on the net run rate for Team India, which was required, of course. And South Africa have qualified with India's win. South Africa has qualified, and as you said, Zimbabwe are out of the race. Now it's going to be a virtual quarterfinal
Between India and
West Indies on Sunday in Kolkata. So that's the news from the center right now.
Of course, that is the main focus. But talking about today's match, who were the key players for today's match? For both teams, let's talk about it.
I would say all of the batters for India, whosoever came out, did their job really well. But Hardik Pandya was amazing. He has been facing certain, backlash of performances in the past, barring 1 or 2 games. But he did an exceptional job. 23 ball 50. Tilak Verma, what we were talking about earlier, that he might not be fitting in that number 5 role, number 6, middle order role basically, but he did really well again.
Exactly. He did perform in
brilliant knock, 44 of 16 and remaining not out. That is amazing. And of course, Abhishek Sharma back in touch.
But yeah, there is one player, I'm sorry to cut you, but there's one player I do want to mention, and while we were doing our live commentary, you did mention him. It was Sanju Samson who gave India the brilliant start that India needed.
Yeah, of course, Sanju, that was required, and a lot of people are still saying that he, gave away that chance, the start he got. He has just let that go, but I'm not really sure if that's the case, because that is the responsibility, the role that was given to him by the team management. This is what I feel. Just go there and go all guns blazing, and he scored a brilliant 24 of 15. So good knock, a good start. I would have loved to see him playing a bit more for a longer time, but this was a good knock, I would say.
Now, what about Zimbabwe? Who were the star players in Zimbabwe?
And of course, Brian Bennett has been performing consistently well for Zimbabwe. He once again, missed out on a very, which could have been a very good 100. Could have not. They still have a match to go, but as far as this game is concerned, as they are officially bowing out from the tournament, this would have been a very good 100. He missed out on it by 3 runs. He remained not out, unbeaten at 97. Apart from him, Sikandar Raza also got a few runs. 31 he got off 21 deliveries. But the kind of target that India had given, the team had to succumb to the pressure at one stage.
Yeah, talking about the bowlers, I don't think the Zimbabwe bowlers did much of damage for Team India.
No, that is what we are talking about. India went all guns blazing. They fired all cylinders, and it was an all-round performance. It was a team effort, and the way batters performed. This is what we have been talking about. This is the brand of cricket, India. If you are talking about the ultra-aggressive approach, this has to be your approach. That can't be altered. The way Surya has been doing in the past few games, he is trying to stay there. If you want to stay there, just stay there. Just don't flick any random delivery or try to go after any random delivery. Either stay there or just play the way you were playing. 33 of 13 won't look massive, when you look at the scorecard probably a week later, but it had an impact. It had a very important impact, and that gave us a lot of crucial runs.
Definitely, we are happy, the fans are happy, and all of us are eyeing upon the India versus Windies quarterfinal.
But there is one catch here, okay? So if you look at the net run rate, India are still lagging behind. India are at number 3, because our net run rate is in minus, and West Windies net run rate is in positive. So both the teams have 2 points, 1 win in 2 games, but because Kolkata is known for weather and rain and everything, if the game is washed out, we will be eliminated. So that is the catch. Now, if we want to qualify for the semi-finals, we have to play and we have to win. That is a simple equation. Anything else, we are going out of the tournament.
So I also said that we have to play and pray.
We have to play and pray, yeah.
Exactly.
Play and play, whatever it is. But that is how it's going to be for India. that is what we've been talking about. The defeat against South Africa, that was a margin, 76-run margin, and then the way West Indies batted against Zimbabwe, that has created a lot of problems for India. Though the net run rate has come down after South Africa's game, but it hasn't impacted in a way that would favor India.
Exactly.
So a washout is something which
we should worry about.
not worry about, because it might not rain, but if in case it can, because you don't have any reserve days. So I would just like to explain the viewers that we don't have reserve days for Super 8 clashes, and the points, if it is a washout altogether, so the points will be shared, which means both the teams will come to 3 points, but West Indies have a better net run rate, so they will qualify.
Definitely. We'll be watching that match very closely for you and bring you all the latest updates. All you have to do is keep watching Newsx.
For more such videos, subscribe to the Newsx YouTube channel, hit the